I asked about before about the depth you have on the line, especially on the interior. What is it like when you can just go full bore, knowing that when you need a break, somebody else is going to come in and spell you, you catch your breath and go right back in? You can be pretty relentless.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good feeling. You know, Coach Jay tries to make sure everybody's getting ready, and we're satisfied with what we see right now.
Sorry, this is one of those questions that obviously we know the answer to, but I want you to just kind of help us like emotionally explain it. What was last year like for you, and the frustrations that you were dealing with, not being able to, to be the athlete, to show who you were to the injury?
Yeah, it was definitely difficult, but I was able to learn a lot of lessons from it, on the field and off the field, and that also helped me become a better leader, so yeah.
Now, how did it, when you go through what you went through, there's a recovery, there's a lot mentally you got to get through. How did you go about doing that? How difficult, the highs and lows? Just walk us through that.
It was very difficult, but I got a great team here full of brothers. Instead of one brother, I got over 100 here at Ohio State. So during the tough times, I just leaned on them and my family, and keep my faith in God, and I was able to get through it.
Tyler, what does it mean to you to have been named the captain?
Oh, it's a big honor. It was something I wasn't even expecting myself, and to come off an injury last year and to get that kind of title this year is a blessing.
When you found out, what was your reaction? How stunned were you?
I couldn't even process it at the moment. I was thinking about practice. It kind of just happened right after the scrimmage, but now that everything's settled down, it's a great feeling.
Why do you think you earned that?
I don't know. You got to ask my teammates. I just try to come here, do my job every day, do what's asked of me. Nothing more, nothing less. But it's definitely a blessing.
One of the things that I think, because people don't see it every day, they maybe forget the athlete that maybe they saw earlier in your career. Mm-hmm. How would you explain the athlete you are now and the role that you could play for this team?
I'll say I'm better all around. Just changing my body, being able to get a little faster, a little stronger. But these past couple of years I've been able to develop in a lot of ways.
Did you come in as a freshman wanting to be a captain one day, or was that something that kind of developed, especially last year, since you necessarily weren't making an impact on the field?
As a freshman, my dreams was to make an impact on the field, due to my injuries, and, it's kind of how things went. I was able to take a bigger role, I feel like, as far as just being a leadership, or being a leader in the locker room, on the field. So that captain thing kind of just happened, but it was definitely a blessing, something good to hear.
When you were going through what you were going through last year, not being able to play, like you feel like that was missing, or like you needed to take that initiative as a leader last year, maybe be a little bit more vocal than maybe you had in the past?
Yeah, definitely. Being that I couldn't impact the game on the field, I had to find a way to impact the game off the field. And I was just using my voice, talking to the young guys, making sure everybody, is keeping themselves sane.
When you called home, or the coach called home, I don't know how it went, what was the reaction?
It was a crazy reaction from my parents. They wasn't expecting it at all. I kind of just told them they was going to be getting a call soon, so they didn't know what that meant, good news or bad news. So once they finally heard it, they was excited, very emotional.
You got over 10.
I wasn't with them, but my mom said they did cry after the phone call. Yeah.
You're full goal now, right?
Yes, sir.
You got over 10 days
Last
of
question right
practice under your belt, as well as an inter-squad scrimmage. What has the energy been like surrounding your defensive unit?
Oh, amazing. We all happy to be together, and now we're getting closer to the game, so the energy picks up each day.
What can you provide? What can you give them that they need that nobody else can? What can you give them?
No, everything I got, trying to rush the passer, be a great defender versus the run, also being a leader.